Hey guys, Eric here. I'm going to show you how to install the door shims from Bison gear on your GX470. Two things you're going to want to know before we get started. You're going to need a 12mm socket, and you're probably going to want a helping hand if you want to make it easier on yourself. So let's get started. The main point of these shims is really to help support your rear door on your GX470 if you have extra weight really pulling it down. So for example, I have the drop down table here from Bison gear, and I'm also going to put on a tire carrier on the back as well that's going to add an additional extra weight onto my rear door. So these door shims are really going to help this bottom hitch, this bottom latch right here, from really warping too much. It's going to help make better contact with the latch on the door. All right, so all we're dealing with right here is this bottom section right here. So what we're simply gonna do is undo these two bolts right here, so that way this part can unattach from the door, and we can simply slide our shims in right there. So the kit comes with two shims, and so depending on how much support you really need, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on both of them to have additional support to really support this bottom latch right here. So all you're gonna do is take a 12mm socket just like this, and you're just going to undo these two bolts. Now, you don't have to undo them all the way. So you can see right here, I've already got this one going. You don't have to undo it the whole way. You just need to do it enough to where this can pull off of this door right here, so that way you can slide the shims in. All right, so now you can see as I give a little bit of lift on the door, you can see the right there, that hinge is making that separation that we need in order to slide the shims in. So I still have my bolts in there a good bit. I just have them enough to where I can actually bring separation to this bit. All right, so now all I'm gonna do is take these two shims that came with the kit, and I'm just gonna slide them in together. That way I can have the extra support, and I'm just gonna slide them in right where that separation is happening. All right, so this is definitely harder than I thought. I would definitely recommend this being a two-person job if you want to make it easier on yourself, because you're going to want to hold up this back part of the door in order to really pressure off of these hinges, so that way you can more easily slide the shims in. And so I've got one in so far. I just got to work on the second one to get it in there. All right, so we got there. We finally got there. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna take our 12mm and we're just gonna tighten all this back up, and that should give us a much more secure and support right here, which is gonna help us get a much more secure latch for our door.